Yo.
I was born on February 24th, 1970. The day I was delivered, they said I would build a legacy. Picture me with influence that last generations. I was made out of love to keep you happy and...
Good evening. My name is Craig. I am 37 years old now. And here on YouTube, I'm documenting my journey, my training, my brand as well here in the UK. So what it's like to run a clothing brand and the challenges of being a hybrid athlete. What are we going to talk about in today's vlog? A little bit of news about my shoulder, because recently I dislocated my shoulder, which then had knock-on effects, which led to torn tendons. And Tuesday this week, I've actually got my ultrasound to confirm which tendons are torn.
Time carried on, there was a comment.
So I have started rehab because I want my shoulder to be in as much of a good position as possible if I do need to have surgery. But I have had a week in Italy where I've done no rehab whatsoever, and just the pure ache is unbearable. So it is currently Sunday. Oops. 7 p.m. and we got back from Italy yesterday, so we just basically unpacked, done all the classic housework stuff, food shopping today. So let's go hit the gym, hit some rehab, and then try and get a bit of a pump as well, because eating pasta doesn't do anything for big biceps. This is probably a waste of an endurance bar, because these are really just designed for being on the road, on a bike, or even pre-run if you need them. But I wouldn't say pre-rehab is what Sturka are on the list for. So the Action 5 is coming with me.
Where the confetti, niggas get shot like the camera.
We haven't got to worry about getting it wet.
Niggas got Grammy energy. I got so war sober dogs running in this liquor. I've been sipping on, living on my last breath. Chopper still sing like it's lab breath, the lab breath. Please, I'm richer than Devonport with that holy grail nigga. I fill it with 7 pores on that brown liquor, drinking till my speech just got that slurm in the seats.
I just wanna fly, babe. Take me to the moon. Give anything just to get to you. Put me in the sky, maybe. We can change the rules.
Talking about Sturka, in the description of this video there will be 2 40% giveaways for Sturka products. So yeah, give you 40% off whatever you choose basically, but only 2 product codes. So whoever is there first will get 40% off. And Sturka also invited me to a performance testing. This is the description here, and basically it's services that are designed to remove guesswork from training. So for fueling and hydration purposes, if you don't know Sturka are an endurance brand for the likes of running, cycling, endurance athletes and so on. And I'm an ambassador for them and their products. So this testing is going to measure my lactate profiling, VO2 max testing, carbohydrate and fat utilizing tests, sweat testing as well. So waiting for a date to confirm that. So yeah, that's pretty cool to be invited along to the Sturka lab and see what my results are like, because I've always wanted to do some of those tests, and being invited by Sturka is just a big help towards that. So yeah, shout out Sturka, and if you want to grab yourself some products, then like I say, you know where to go in the description.
Went from meeting for sushi out by the mall. Conversations that went on late into the morning. You got me. I heard that time flies when you having fun. Never knew 10 years ago that we would have this run. 2 kids later, another one on the way up. Fought hard, then made up. Count blessings as they adding up. They keep stacking up. Even through the hard times, easy to see God's hand writing in our lives. Can't lie, I know that with you by my side. Finally in the right place at the right time. Walk with me. take a journey on the other side. Never take for granted the way that we love our life. Screaming from the mountaintop, obvious I love my wife. If she ever hit the sky, know that I just wanna fly, babe. Take me to the moon, give anything just to get to you. Put me in the sky, maybe. We can change the rules. Tell me what it is you wanna do, cause I just wanna fly, baby. Maybe I can buy wings and figure out how to use them things. We just getting by lately. Open up your eyes, baby.
To be honest, I didn't really film much of that session. The gym was really quiet and everybody could hear me talking, and I just wasn't really vibing it. But I was just doing some, what are they called? Lateral raises? Are they called lateral raises? I think they are. I was just doing some of those at the end. And I've just noticed a really considerable drop on my shoulder. Like, I looked, instead of looking like parallel, I looked like that. So my left shoulder obviously was really quite a lot higher than what my right shoulder is. So I Googled it because it just looks ridiculous. I've never noticed it until like today. So I basically just Googled, does a torn tendon mean that your shoulder will drop in height? And the AI overview basically says, yes, a torn tendon in the shoulder, particularly a significant rotator cuff tear, can lead to a noticeable drop in shoulder height. This occurs because the tendons that normally hold the shoulder joint tightly in place are compromised, allowing the ball of the joint to shift upwards, which can make the shoulder appear to sag or drop lower. So, considering I can see that visually in the mirror, I have a strong feeling that my MRI scan on Tuesday is going to be bad news. Well, is it bad news or is it good news? I honestly don't know. I think that it's good that I'll have an answer, but I also think that it's bad because in my head, I can't help but think of the recovery process. I then got into a wormhole. It then says if you do have a rotator cuff surgery, it's 6 weeks in a sling and then rehab as well. So back to sort of phase 1 of rehab, which is fine. Like, I know what to expect. It's going to be proper starting from scratch. Like, I imagine I'd lose significant body mass, muscle size, but it is what it is. Yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd share that because I didn't really share much in the gym. Talking about weight, body weight, I'm going to grab some chicken selects for the way home, and then yeah, back to work tomorrow, which it's nice to get back into routine. Italy has given me a big push. I always find that when I go away, I have a real like strong motivation to then like strive for better again, instead of just like sinking back into normality of like working for somebody else. Like, it's given me a real drive for design and like why I started my brand, because there's so much architecture around Italy and just so many small independent businesses that run a lot of fabric shops and do garments like just on the side of the road in Roma. So it's kind of like just really inspiring just to see people that are just chasing their creative dream. And there was a shop in Rome that we found where a lady had basically just been making art all of her life, and she had a big world map and she basically put pins in every destination where a part of her art was. And you know, I can do that with Shopify. I can see all the locations that I've shipped to, and I post that sometimes on my Instagram story, showing that I've sent orders to New York and California and loads of places in Europe. And I just think like that's crazy that they're finding my brand and they're investing their own money into the brand as well. So Yeah, it's just given me a new fresh spark, but I'm gonna hit the drive-through and get home and start a fresh week. It's 10 o'clock and I've just finished packing orders for the week that I've been away. How dare my hair look like this, but oh well. Anyway, I still got 2 orders to finish off tomorrow, and then just packed up some orders down there. But yeah, just wanted to drop a bit more St. Virgo content in here because I wanted to talk about it more and I want to document it more. And really it's just when I'm here in my little studio at home, I am just packing orders and creating samples and creating garments, and then just getting them out to customers as quick as possible. So yeah, there's not really much to show, but if there's anything that you guys want to see based really on the brand, then let me know in the comments, because I'm eager to show some more things, and if you're interested in that, then I'd happily share where I started and how I got to where I am now. And recently, can't show you too much because it's his address, but this order is going to New Zealand, so the fact that I'm shipping orders to places that I've not even visited in my life, that is really cool and really mind-blowing. And honestly, I just can't put into words that feeling of that even happening. It's just mind-blowing to me. But yeah, anyway, basically just got home from work, had dinner, and just been packing orders since about 7 o'clock. So three and a half hours of just sorting stuff out. And in the morning we've got the ultrasound scan, so I'm going to get up early, hopefully go for a run, get in a good mind space and get to that appointment, find out exactly what's wrong with my shoulder. So see you in the morning. Look at this. It is 10 to 6 and we still got daylight. First run back after being away. I wanted to run this morning, but I didn't get out of bed, so running now. And I got an update for you about my ultrasound that I had today. So let's get this run out of the way, then talk about that.
Bad advice, fool me twice, and you said that you're sorry. Not my fault, I'm the life of the party. Suicide, I will cry, just don't call me. Better price, we'll get high. Bad advice, fool me twice, and you say that you're sorry. Not my fault, I'm the life of the party. Suicide, I will cry, just don't call me. Better price, we'll get high.
I know I've spoken to you about Sturka in this vlog. Had that booked in and confirmed for the 21st of April. That's in Gatwick, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'd like to go there and do those things, so being invited by Sturka is just a massive benefit. So yeah, excited to vlog that and bring that content to life, because it wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have started vlogging. That's how Sturka reached out. But also, the reason why I'm running a bit more is because I've also been invited by Red Bull to attend their opening night for London Hyrox Olympia, which is on the Monday, so before all the races start. It's from 5:30 until 10 PM. So me and Max Baggio, if you're into CrossFit, you may know him. He's a very good athlete, so I feel like I might let him down a little bit, because obviously I'm post-injury, but you just got to take
you just got to give what you can give, because at the end of the day it's an invite by Red Bull, so I'm not going to say no to that. And a couple of other of the Volt athletes are going as well. So yeah, again, that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have started creating content. So if you take anything from this vlog, just do it. I think Nike might have trademarked that, but honestly, just do it, because you never know who's watching, and you never know what conversations you might have and the places that you might end up. By no means is this my full-time job either, so I'm just taking every blessing that I can, taking it in my stride, day by day, and just trying my best. And that's all you can do. And enjoying these sunsets. But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. So I'm hoping that some of my running can keep up with Max, basically.
Fool me twice and you say that you're sorry. It's not my fault, I'm the life of the party. It's suicide, I won't cry, just don't call me back. Bad advice, I'm bad advice, yeah. Fool me twice and you say that you're sorry. It's not my fault, I'm the life of the party.
I can confirm it is definitely not short sleeve weather. I'm like 20 minutes in, pretty warm, and my hands are fucking frozen still. Oh well. Just a quick 4K in the end. It started to get dark, so I couldn't see my feet when I was running. Didn't have as much daylight as I was hoping. I'm now going to hit the gym anyway, so try and make up for that extra K. Maybe I do a K warm up there. But yeah, back to rehab for the shoulder, and then we'll talk about what happened at my ultrasound. Recovery post-run is Sturka's new Bar Plus protein rice bar, 15 grams of high protein. It's classed as an advanced recovery bar, so again, there are going to be 2 links in the description for 40% off any product. So if you want to try some, get to that link ASAP. And I can confirm that the sea salt caramel flavour is muy bueno, very delicious.
Before my blood runs dry, I'm gonna live my life, because it's mine, and it feels alright.
My first leg session since December. Probably not a clever idea before Monday, but plenty of time to recover, so. Gotta grow that booty.
Mama, I'm a monster.
You do it.
Through every stop sign, yeah. I don't pay my bills.
First double session in a very long time. Very light run and also a very light workout. But it's all building towards... Where the hell did we park? Oh yeah. It's all building towards getting better, so... Don't want to go too crazy because I got Hyrox on Monday and then Hyrox on Saturday, so just keeping it easy but moving. Now time to go home and eat.
You said that if everything in life ain't free, and that I'm living in a fantasy. Yeah, but this is how I'm meant to be, and I'll be fine, 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 flying high too.
Saturday, 1:20, and that means I've got 2 days until Monday night, which is the Red Bull Invitational race. Don't exactly know the format or what's going to happen, but my race time is at 7:20 in the evening, and I'm racing with Max Baggio. He also has his own YouTube channel, so if you're into CrossFit and want to follow his journey, then go check him out. I'll link him in the description. But today is as you can see, a very beautiful blue sky day with no clouds. It is still a little bit cold in the wind here. I thought, what better way to enjoy the afternoon than to have a quick easy run, and I do mean an easy run. I don't want to be doing anything faster than 6-minute Ks, and I want to just enjoy it. Just prepare the legs to be moving faster distance on Monday, and then maybe tonight or tomorrow do some leg workouts, more ITB band stuff, and just running stuff, so just to get my muscles going again, because Monday's going to be the first time I've actually put my body to the test since, I want to say, summer last year. When did I do a competition? Maybe November actually. So shoulder injury obviously in December, and then I haven't really been able to do much since then anyway. So starting on feet, Brooks Glisten Max. These aren't the new ones, these are the version 2, so these have got way over probably the required Ks and miles in them, but I think they're arguably one of the best everyday shoes that you can just have. I wouldn't advise running on the track with them or anything really over 5-minute Ks, but for your slow and steady long runs, these are definitely up there with one of the best pair that you can get. St. Virgo half tights, these are a sample, completely different to the other pair of half tights that we sell at St. Virgo, but yeah, I've been testing these since last summer, so yeah, we'll see where we go with that and whether we put these through production or not. But matching with the white run t-shirt, this has been very popular last year, so I had to buy myself one. But you can see the material is kind of a bit more run based, I guess. It's just a bit more airy, free flowing, but still has that dropped shoulder and oversized boxy look, which I don't think you really get a lot of when you are looking at more sports related garments. And then on top, you always see me in a St. Virgo cap. Hamstrings were feeling a little tight, I'm not gonna lie. We done a very light lower session the other day. When I say we, I mean me and Em. But because I haven't been able to stabilize any of my shoulder, I haven't really done legs again since last year. So it's been 3 months of just really slow rehab work and a little bit of bro session with some biceps, but nothing really that's jacked my heart rate very quickly, and a couple of runs here and there, which are starting to slowly get a bit easier again. So hopefully on the road to recovery, and just waiting for my ultrasound results, which I'm hoping to hear this week. We're supposed to hear Friday, which was yesterday, but I didn't hear nothing, so wasn't expecting to be honest. I think having a scan on Tuesday and then hearing back on Friday would have been way too quick, but yeah, it's done now, so just waiting for the result. Playlist today on Spotify is still Cadence, made by me. It's just a slow sort of lo-fi, easy run, easy workout playlist where you haven't really got to worry about what's coming on next. It will just keep your energy at a good level, but not too high that if you're listening to fast BPM songs that you're trying to do a slow run for, it just hypes you up too much. So
yeah, I've just sort of created that playlist to really encourage you just to stay at that steady zone 2 pace really. And then there is another playlist called Chase Pace for those occasions where you want to be pushing PBs and chasing high numbers, so check them out, save them in your Spotify. So yeah, it's pretty cool that people are listening to it, and when I discover new songs I add them to it. So let's get this run started.
I think I finally found my stride. Feels so good, it's about time that I get into a groove like this. Feel that flow, can't resist, and it'll begin to go my way. I won't let it slip away. Yeah, I think I finally found my stride. Feels so good, hold on tight, I'm taking it where it goes.
It's also the thing I like to use is your approach to your watch recommendations. I think that you know your body better than your watch does. So if it says that you need to be doing a fast-paced run and you know that you're not going to get the numbers, take a step back. Nothing wrong with that. And like today, sometimes easy runs are just needed.
Take a picture when I'm passing by. Just one look could change your life.
Not gonna lie, the headwind's pretty gnarly.
Hear them sing, for goodness sake. I'm taking it where it goes, just driving it like I stole it. Here it comes, all I know is it's about to get real good. It's about to get
I can't say no to the vitamin D. 16 minutes and 90 seconds, 2.93k, and average pace 5:34. So nice and steady. Worked up a little bit of a sweat. The headwind sucks, it's really cold, but I got it behind me now, so directly into the sun. A little bit of help, and now on the way back. So yeah, probably just going to be a 5k, but it's better than nothing. Rome wasn't built in a day, and this might not be Italy, but it'll do. Get it?
it's about to get real good.
It does actually feel illegal to be running with my top off in March, but I'm here for it. Just realised I don't have an ND filter on, so this might look rubbish, but in real life it looks great. Used to take the countryside for granted. Lived in the city pretty much all my life. Used to hate the country lanes, and then as soon as I got over 35, oh, I love it.
Thing to me, don't keep it close. Escalating woven fabrics, get I'm on my own.
I think my blister is slipping again. Just done a lap around the park. But I miss playing football, seeing all those. Just don't think my muscles could take it anymore. Pulling hamstrings and all that sort of stuff. But stop. But it is good to just see it again. Grassroots football is where I'm from, so I love it. And now it's weird to be on the other side, just watching and running and doing other stuff, but yeah. Anyway.
When you hit that, yeah, it tastes so yum, yum. Jumper, jumper, gotta get that bum. Hit that. When you hit that, yeah, it tastes so yum,
Where the confetti, niggas get shot like the camera ready. Like my shooters working Polaroid, niggas got Grammy.